Hello, I'm Mark.
Hi, I'm Sue.
And together we are
Nuts on Tour.
This episode is about our new addition to the Nuts on Tour family. We've been the last video that we did, if you watched, was how to go about up-plating your motorhome so you could tow. There's a hint there. So our new addition to the family is
Monty.
Monty. And what is Monty?
Monty is a Skoda Monte Carlo Citigo.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
Oh well, he's a Monte Carlo.
Skoda Citigo Monte Carlo. 999 cc's, 934 kilos. So officially we can pull a ton, so that would give us something like 66 kg we could load up with, which not really bothered. We just wanted it so that we could pull behind Jenny, so that we didn't have to pack everything up if we wanted to go out for the day. She's a Euro 6. Sorry? He. Been told off. He is a Euro 6, Monty. We've just had him altered, so he is now a tower frame car. So that was quite interesting. We got in touch with Tower Frame. We had a look at the different ones on the market, and you'll see, because the next bit we're going to show you how to attach the tower frame to the car. But there was a couple of things on the tower frame that we preferred over some of the other types.
It's quite a bit quite lightweight as well.
The frame's quite lightweight. But we liked the dual braking aspect, and we liked the breakaway cable where it stops everything. So yes. So Monty, on to see Monty now.
Right, good morning again. I hope you can hear me over the wind, because it is very, very blustery. So hopefully the old furry rat will be doing its thing. This is Monty. Monty, our Citigo Monte Carlo. Nice red. Hubby picked the colour. There was a choice, black or red, but Mr. Nut decided. Oh, there was a yellow one, but I don't think it was a Monte Carlo. But Mr. Nut decided he wanted the red. So it is a 4-door. Got the red interior. Nice little sporty wheel. Fairly basic, but not being funny. It does the job. It gets from A to B, and it is nippy.
Right.
In the back, we've actually adapted it to suit the dogs. This is sort of a bit of a... Actually, it's not quite right. It needs redoing by the look of it. It's all moved a bit, so it needs to be redone. But yeah, their seat is covered to protect it. We've tried to extend the seats by putting pillows in the footwell, make it big enough for him to sit down. But this actually should be further back. It's jiffled about a bit, so it needs to be done. I have a little... There he is. There's Monty with his name and Citigo, and of course Nuts on Tour at YouTube. I have a reasonable boot space. It's quite deep. Get quite a lot in there. We do use it to do the shopping, and we've got a table and a couple of fold out chairs in there for when we go off touring around and looking at stuff. And a dog in the way. We've got a different type of connector on the back for the number plate. I'll get there in a minute. The brain will kick in, so we can just change it nice and easily. We have a pair of triangles which have to sit in the back window.
This is me arriving at Barley Green, which is where we got our tower frame fitted to Monty. Basically, you buy it from Tower Frame, then Tower Frame will select a garage in their network closest to you. They deliver the parts there, you take the car in, and they fit it all for you. we took Monty in on Monday, and he was going to be ready for us to pick up on Thursday. So this is us just arriving at the garage, and then so here we are at the garage. There's Monty parked behind me. We've just been in and seen the gentleman, and they've already got some kits already in. So here we are, Barley Green Garage. So we'll go and give him the keys and see what he's got to say. Right, these are the kits. He's just had 4 kits delivered. So he's going to be a busy bunny. And the little bags with the frames in. And this is Rob. There's Rob.
Yeah.
So we'll now leave him to it, and we'll be back on Thursday. Rather than take time at Barley Green when we picked him up, we brought Monty home and thought it would be more relaxed and easier to show you how to set it up when we were at home, rather than trying to do it on the garage forecourt. So this is now at home. The bus is parked out the front, and this is us basically showing you how to set it all up. So this is what you get. You get a bag that it all fits in. You've got the tow frame, couple of spare grommets, couple of spare cotter pins, the Susie breakaway cable, a spare engine stop or a spare brake stop, spare fuse, 20 amp, and your 2 posts, your 2 towing posts. So put them there. So first job, kneeling on the bricks. Remove the 2 grommets. They just prise out with a thumbnail. Put them in the bag. These, as you can see, are like a bayonet fitting, like a light bulb. So they go in and turn a quarter turn. So fit it in, turn it, and that's it locked. Next one, fit it in, turn it, that's that one locked. Next comes out the frame, got a little square widget. So he showed me if you hook them together, when you pick it up, it doesn't fall to pieces. Unclip that, put that like that. If I pick it up now, you'll see that it can fall to pieces. So
It doesn't fall to pieces, it opens.
Opens up too wide. So put that on there, lift that one up and slot it in there like that. Pin through the hole into the back, locked in place. And then same with this one. Pin, line the hole up, pin through the hole, give it a little wriggle, and locked in place. It's as easy as that. At the front there is a dummy tow ball, so it will actually go down. So when you pick it up, that locks in place. That locks in place. To go up to the car, you're given this little widget. So you can put the widget in like that, and it holds the frame, holds the tower frame up out of the way.
So you could actually drive it like that.
Well, you could drive it up to your car.
And you can drive it away from the back of your motorhome when you get
The other way of doing it is if you put the widget in, the other way, you can have it like that, and you can see how close you need to be to your towing vehicle. So this is one of the things I liked about it. This slides in and out, so it glides backwards and forwards. So if I had it all the way in and I parked there, instead of having to move the car backwards and forwards 6 or 7 inch, all I've got to do is, simulated as that's the tow bar, just wriggle that, put it on. When you put it on, it will, there you go, lock into place, and the little green indicator pops up. There's then a lock. You can lock it on if you want. Obviously for this demonstration I'm not going to. So that, we'll now say that's on the back of the motorhome. So you come back, those 2 pins are in. These 2 pins have to go in here and here. Yeah. So that's one. That's the other. So you've got 2 ways you can do this. You can either get in your motorhome and drive it, or shove your car back. Either or. How they did it on when the gentleman that we bought it off showed it us. Right, we drove forward in the motorhome. Don't know if you heard the click. The little top hat's here. As you drive forward, these rods extend, and it goes. These little top hats pop up. You can then put your second pins in. That's one. And that's 2. So that's in and that's in. Right, you check your next pin, that's in and that's in, and that's horizontal and that's horizontal. Normally you'd take this out now, because that'd be out, because you're already hooked up to the back of your vehicle. So the next thing to do is, also in your bag, put that under there so the wind doesn't get it. You get a plug, male. He called it a lazy Susan or a Susie cable. So that one goes into the back of the bus, and that one is exactly the same. It just slots in, quarter turn, same as on your caravan or in your, slots in, quarter turn, locked in place.
Well, actually what he said is you put it in at
9 o'clock, and turn it to 12 o'clock, quarter turn.
Yeah.
And then the last one is at the front here is, just pull that out, hidden that back in there, just pull that out, is a key. Yeah, so on your breakaway cable, if you have any problems, that goes on there like fingers and thumbs. That goes on there like that. The other one goes on your breakaway cable exactly the same as if you were towing a trailer or a car. Yeah, if your trailer for any reason, your car comes detached, that pulls tight, pulls that out, and it puts the brakes onto your car so your car doesn't go trundling away. So just for the benefits of this demonstration, I'll just clip that onto there for now. Yeah. So you check that's on, your cable's in. Those 2 are in, locked up, those 2 are in, locked up. Those 2 are in, they're both facing up the right way. That's in, that's on. Next, go around to your car. So, key in the ignition, turn it, make sure your steering lock's off, turn it back. Do not take it out. Do not take the key out now, leave the key in. Obviously when we're doing it, we don't have, we've got one key that's just a key, it's not got the door locks and the electronics on it. On the other side, I shall nip round. Oh, handbrake off, because at this stage it's connected to the bus. Handbrake off and out of gear. On this side we have the brakes, so it's in the off position now. Put that in the on position, and basically as long as the little key in the front is in, as long as the little key in the front is on and that's switched on, when we brake the truck, when we brake the motorhome, this little cylinder here, the air compressor's kicked in, this little cylinder comes and it works the brake pedal for us. So you check, so you make sure it's hooked up and the little green indicator is up so you can see it. You make sure the front end of your cable's in, and the front end of the breakaway cable is attached, not like I've got it at the moment. That'll be attached to the actual tow point. There is a point on ours that the breakaway cable goes into. So that's in, that's on, and you can see the green. That's in, that's forward, top hat's up, that one's in, that one's up. He did show us, so this isn't on the floor. You can actually do that so it doesn't drag on the floor, which I thought was a good idea as well. So like I said, that one is hooked onto the back of the truck. I'll just simulate that for the moment. And then that one's in, that one's in, those two are up, that's in and on, that's in and on. We've checked it's out of gear, we've checked the handbrakes off, we've already put the key in and checked the steering wheel, we've turned it on, we've put the reflectors on, and we've put the number plate, and we've put the bus's number plate on, and that's it. We're now ready to drive away. So I hope you found that informative, and we look forward to many happy travels with our Nuts on Tour family in Monty. So to do the discum knockeration, to take it all to pieces, first thing, as soon as you take it off, it's out of gear with the handbrake off, so it's likely to roll away. So first thing I'm going to do is switch off the brakes. Obviously we're all stood and everything, so switch off the switch in here, that's that off. I'm going to put it in gear and put the handbrake on. Take the key out. So now it's not going anywhere. Handbrake's on, it's in gear. Then start at the front and work your way back. So we can take off, this is on the front, so take off the breakaway cable, disconnect it from that end and feed that back behind the grill just so it can't get caught. It's also out of sight, which isn't a bad thing. Undo that one, take the cable out from there, leave that in just for a second. Undo that from the back of the bus, lift, and it's literally from 12 turn to 9. Take that one out and put that one back in its bag. I don't know, I keep things in the bag, I don't know, just me being me, I guess. Most people would rip into there and throw the bag away first. Next thing, the brakes are on, so literally click, that's it now released from the back of the truck, and other way, front bottom, there you are, put the widget in. Remove that one and put it in its storage position. Remove that one, put that one in its storage position. Literally press down on that one, press down on that one. There you go. Then undo that one, take that one out. I put it straight back in again so you can't lose it or forget where you put it. Take that one out, and this is how I was shown, that widget's just dropped out. Put that one, take that one out, things falling to pieces everywhere. And literally put that one through there. Yeah, that one through. Trying to do this and show you at the same time makes it quite difficult. That one through there and clip it on at the same time. That way when you pick it up it can't open up and splay everywhere. So that can now get its if you see, that's the little green thing not in the right position for towing. If I put the false ball in and go like that, you can now see the little green thing is in the right position for towing. So that's that done. And then hold it from 12 o'clock to 9 o'clock, pull that one out. From 12 o'clock to 9 o'clock, pull that one out. Don't forget to pick up your little wedge. And then your 2 grommets, just to make it neat and tidy. One in that side, one in that side. Round to the back. And you can take your, they have got little tabs on them to make it easier for taking off. Yeah. Take your reflective stickers off, your triangles, and then take Jenny's plate off and put Weir's nut plate, put Monty's Weir's nut plate back on, and these go back in the box. And that's it. You're now ready to get in your car and drive your car away. So that was Monty. Hope you liked him. We like him. We like him a lot. You're not too stuck on him, are you? No, you're still a bit unsure.
Yeah.
Big dog jumps in. He's yeah, I'm all right. We're going out. Yeah, that's fine. You're a bit wary, aren't you?
I think it's because she's Claude, so used to being in a cage.
Yes.
That she's not handling being on a back seat.
Yeah, you've got to have your harness on and you're secured on the back seat with your harness, so you're not quite sure about that.
You travel okay in Genesis on your harness, but I think it's a bigger space.
Yeah,
whereas
you'll get used to it.
Back at Monty, you're not used to having a seat, are you?
Go in there. Yeah. Right, if you enjoyed the video, please pass a comment, give us the thumbs up. Ring the bell, subscribe, all that other good stuff. You know what to do. But if you have any comments about Monty or tow a car or up plating, how to go about it, etc., please drop us a comment either on here, on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram, any. You can find us all on there. I shall in the outro I shall put the bits of what we are and where we are. Just so if anybody does want to get in touch with us, they can see what it is. So watch to the end and they'll be on there. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.
Bye.